Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of your podcast, Dusty Spot. Like you know, I am Emmanuel Reyes.
And I'm Rosalinda Puentes.
And we want to give you a big, and I know delayed, welcome back to another semester here at TAMU. The summer is already over. As we're recording this is week 4.
Yeah, fourth week of classes, guys.
So
it went by quick.
I know. When we're starting the podcast, we're like, oh my God, it's already week 4.
Like we need to release this episode now, like yesterday.
Exactly. So we want to make like a catch up.
Yeah, we just kind of want to catch up with you guys. Like we said, it's the fourth week of classes already. We didn't give a chance to, release an episode the first week of school, but we were, playing catch up. And we just kind of wanted to talk about how our summer went and everything real quick. Emmanuel actually over the summer took summer courses. He did his internship this summer and he took like the coolest internship, I swear. What was it? The Smithsonian,
Yeah,
right?
I got an internship with the Smithsonian Institution, which is the largest museum institution in the world.
Yeah.
And it was an in-person internship. So I was...
You had to go to what was it, Washington, D.C.?
I went to Washington, D.C. And
That's
it was a great
amazing.
internship because it was free housing. It was a paid internship. And they given also travel allowance.
Yeah.
So it was literally...
Like all-inclusive at that point.
Exactly. It was
Wow.
just take your class internship and go for it.
Oh my
so,
God.
yeah, that was my summer.
How'd you hear about it?
It was funny because my very first semester here at TAMU, 3 semesters ago, on January 2022,
Yeah.
I guess, TAMU had this contest in connection and in support with Emerson Collective, this institution also working in the United States.
Yeah.
So they released this contest if you send a video at tops 2 minutes talking about an issue of immigration or how it is to live in a bicultural town as Laredo, you send that video and the best 10 videos won the contest, and the winner of the contest, the winners got a free trip to Dallas to see this art exhibit called Carne y Arena.
Yeah.
So luckily I got that. I won that contest. I went over there, and in Dallas we met the director of Emerson Collective, a cool guy. Shout out to him, Jamie Van Leeuwen, if I pronounce his last name properly. And he said his organization, Emerson Collective, always provides summer internships applications. So it's open to the entire country and international as well. So you just apply to your favorite position. They have 30 plus positions, all related to a different major. So you will find an internship regardless of your major. If you're a bio major, they have internships about that. If you're a com major, they have internships about that. If you're into politicals and laws and everything, they also have internships positions about that. So it's really cool. And they also have different relationships. One with the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. And the second one is with the Smithsonian Institution. So they collaborate together, and the Smithsonian also offers internships.
Yeah.
So I applied January, the applications open. So Dusties, remember, every January through the official page of Emerson Collective, they open these opportunities. You apply. It's easy, like a normal formulary, if you say.
Yeah.
Your information, and then what's your major, what's the position you want to apply to, and you just answer 2 essay questions. Really basic, why do you want this position and why makes you the best candidate, very cliche.
Like selling yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you just wait.
Yeah.
And by March, you receive an email if you're selected or not. And if you are, congratulations, you have everything. And then you just have to send me documentation, paperwork, all that heavy stuff. And then you just go out. And luckily, I went to DC. I was there 8 weeks. So literally the entire summer.
That's amazing though.
Yeah. First time being away from home.
Yeah.
First time living out with my parents.
On your own, completely independent.
Exactly. I got that independent experience life. And I think also this is thanks also to the internship, obviously. So obviously, if you want to take an internship, you have to take an internship course in TAMU. So
for certain majors, not every major though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For us in specific, because we are comm majors, at the end of your senior year or something like that, you do an internship course, which is what Emmanuel did over the summer.
Exactly. And you can do it in the spring, you can do it in the fall. But if you want to have this also opportunities, I recommend that you doing it over the summer.
Yeah.
Because then you can start also looking internships not locally, but also statewide and even countrywide. Like I went all over to Washington D.C., which is all the way up to the country. So make sure to check that. And yeah, it was full tuition paid. The internship was paid. Housing. So I didn't have to worry about anything but my internship, like my projects of the internships and the internship course to catch up with the assignments and everything.
That's such an amazing opportunity. I remember when you first mentioned it to me before classes ended, I think you had mentioned that you got accepted into it, and I was literally like in shock. I was like, I cannot wait to see the pictures you post.
I know. Oh my god, it was crazy. It was like
I was honestly living vicariously through you over the summer. I would see you post, and I was just like, Emmanuel's out here living his best life. I love this.
This is the best interesting moment in my life, ever. All my previous summers were like not doing anything. I'm like
just at home.
Yeah, but like I mean, it's nothing bad with that. But then having that consistency over the summer of like, okay, over the summer I'm just with my family, and then at complete turn of events, like getting this internship and being over there, it was great. I got to meet really cool people. I went
amazing networking opportunity.
Exactly, and then that's also really great for your internship course. Like you have to network with people because you never know where you're going to meet, and you never know those people what offers are going to be open for you. So take advantage of that. Really, really recommending going to looking for internships, not only locally, but all over the country. You never know. Like we already have the no. That's the thing I always say. We already have the no. So might as well apply to it and try to get the yes, because
there's no harm in like attempting to apply. You get me? Like there's no harm in that.
Yeah, so it was great. I went to the White House. I went to the U.S. Capitol. I went to the Washington Monument, to the Lincoln Memorial. I went to National Harbor. I was like all over the place.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and also there is like, it's actually not that expensive. So it's normal. Like, it's great. And like I said, it was covered by them. So I didn't spend my own money. So that's also great. Like if you're concerning of like, oh, I don't have that much of a budget, don't worry about it. At least this particular internship covers that good budget. So I didn't spend a penny on my own. That's
amazing.
Even great. Yeah. And I even got the chance to go to New York for like a free weekend.
Oh my god.
So it was great. So yeah, make sure to check that over the days. We will also share you that internship particular link. But yeah, that was my summer. But I know you also had a cool summer. I know you have your last summer.
I mean, I wasn't like a cool summer. Like, after like that whole thing, I didn't have like a cool summer. But yes, I did have my last summer.
Before graduating, right?
Yeah.
So like last summer as a student, like a time student.
Yeah, usually I tend to work in the summers. Like I work during the school year, and I work usually in the summers to make extra money. So like whenever I like start classes again, I have money and I'm not like worried about anything.
Yeah.
And that was the plan. I left with a plan. I was a woman with a plan. I was gonna go. I was gonna apply. Yeah. I was gonna have a job. I was gonna work all summer, save up my money, do this whole thing. And then after like the semester and year that I had, I was so drained. I was like, I can't. Like I need to take at least 2 to 3 weeks to myself. Like just relax.
Yeah,
take a break.
Yourself.
Yeah. I felt like I deserved that. And then after like the 2 weeks, I was like, you know what? I kind of don't want to work. I don't want a job.
So that plan,
like completely out the door. And then I thought about it. I put it into perspective, and I was like, you know what? I'm graduating in December. As soon as I graduate, I'm planning on getting a job like right away. I'm not 100% concerned like about like getting a job with my major, with my degree. Like it's gonna happen when it happens. As long as I'm getting paid, like it's fine. I'm getting experience in something. Like that's what matters.
That's the main point. To start something, because really when we graduating, I think many students, or at least me included, we think like, okay, graduation, and then right away I need to find the best job in my major, because if not, what all of these years have been if not to get that job.
I feel like that's something that has always been instilled into us as a kid. Like go to college, get a degree, and then like work in that degree and like find the best paying job. And it's like it doesn't always work out like that. It's so hard to find a job nowadays. So it's like the fact of getting a job, like as long as I have a job, I'm fine. As long as my bills are paid, I'm fine.
Because like you said, like it's experience. You're getting experience, and then you're going to meet new people, which again connects with networking. Like, in a job you can find these people, and then they know someone else, and then you connect with them, and then you move out of that job to another job and everything. And you never
you're
know.
constantly growing as a person.
Exactly.
So I came to that realization, and I was just kind of like, you know what? This is my final summer. Like, after this, it's like working all the time. Like how you told me, like, before we started recording and everything, like, I'm no longer gonna just like be doing nothing for the summer. Like, I am going to be an employee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be an active member in society.
Yeah.
And I was not ready for that realization, honestly. But, I took advantage of it, and I was like, you know what? If this is my last summer, like, I'm focusing on myself. I'm going to hang out with my family. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm going to do what I want to do, what makes me happy.
Exactly.
And I had a lot of time to myself. I had a lot of time to like reflect on the past like year and a half, because I took classes fall and spring, and I even took classes like last summer. So I hadn't had a break in like 2 years. So
you needed that.
Yeah, I definitely needed that. And like a part of me was like, maybe I shouldn't have taken all this time off, because I had a lot of time to reflect on myself and reflect on like my life for a while. So I was like, I am not really happy with myself. But I decided like the best move was to get help, reach out, get help,
Definitely,
go to therapy. So I'm in therapy now, guys. I could proudly say that.
Nice. That's really, really nice. I mean, mental health is just as important as physical health, and like any other, like mental health should be as important. And I think luckily society over the years has been recognizing that.
Yeah,
but it's still,
definitely.
I think for some of us,
it's hard to admit.
Exactly.
It's really hard to admit.
So
especially coming from like Hispanic households where like it's kind of instilled to you, like,
if you go to therapy is bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with
There's nothing wrong with getting help. There really isn't. Like, getting healthy coping mechanisms, like, it's necessary. So yeah, like as soon as I got back to Laredo, I decided, like, you know what, like, enough is enough. I am tired of feeling like this all the time. I'm gonna get help for myself. And I did, and I have. And honestly, it was a great move.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody should do it. Even if you feel like you don't need therapy, I feel like it is good to have somebody to talk to.
Definitely. Yeah, just to like release that. And I don't recall the exact person, but I remember someone telling me, like, even when you think you don't need it, you in some degree need it.
Yeah.
Even just to talk, or even if you have that little like burden in your mind, like it's just scratchy every now and then, just go and talk. And like us as Tammy Youth students, when we pay for the tuition every fall and every spring semester and everything, one of those fees is the health services fee.
Yeah.
So Tammy Youth students, thus if you're hearing this, make sure to check on the different health services that Tammy Youth provides. Tammy Youth provides also the student counseling services, which is great, honestly, because what they cover, I mean, you are more into it, obviously.
Yeah, so how Emmanuel was saying, STEMU offers the student counseling services. It's completely free to all the students. It is, I believe, short term. But I mean, it's somebody to talk to. It's a resource that's there. I mean, like how he said, you're paying for it with your tuition. You might as well take advantage of it. Like, you're never going to get free counseling. Like,
yeah, and I think many students, we miss that.
Yeah.
I think or as I see in the student network, many people are more like focusing on the gym fees and in the reg, like, oh, it's because I don't use it, so what they're charging me, or like, oh, like, it's too much. Like, well, we cannot change the fees. Like,
yeah, no, we can't.
That's Tammy U, so might as well take advantage of that, because at the end of the day, all of those fees is for our own purposes and for our own benefit. So
it's for the students.
Exactly.
Like,
so I think instead of seeing it as a bad thing, because I can understand like economic situations and everything, and every person is different on that manner, but they're making us pay all those fees, so might as well take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Go to the reg, take advantage of it, and more importantly, also focusing on mental health. Go to the health services, go to the student counseling. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's free. I mean, go for it. It's very beneficial.
Exactly. But
Tamio has a lot of free services that I feel like a lot of students don't, take advantage from. For your internship, for example, like people could go to the career services.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
where they could help you with your resume, help you find a job after graduation. They could help you find internships. And it's something that not everybody knows about, or everybody kind of takes into consideration.
Or they're even ashamed, it's because I don't know how to make a resume, or I don't have anything on my resume, so might as well not go. No. If that's the mindset you have, take that away right away.
Yeah, no, get rid of that.
Yeah.
Afuera.
Exactly, yeah. Tammy, you and all these different services will help you go through it. So yeah, that's also career services is great. And repeating again, the health services, make sure to check all of that. But I'm really happy for you that you're going into therapy and counseling and everything.
Thanks.
It's
I'm happy
great.
for myself too.
Yeah, hey, that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our summers.
Yeah, that was
Crazy.
basically our summers.
Yeah, two very different summers, but as equal as important, and I think we both got super beneficial. out
Yeah,
of it.
definitely. 100%. But yeah, I mean, take advantage of the free stuff that TAMU offers, guys. It's really important. And like I said, like, you're not going to get an opportunity like this, like, after graduation. You know, the real world's tough out there.
Definitely, yeah,
like, it's real
definitely.
tough.
So yeah, just make sure to check on the different services that TAMU provides. Check on your internship if you are trying to apply. Remember, don't think only locally. You can also check statewide and even countrywide. Like I said, we're going to share you that particular internship link so you can check and start applying the moment it opens. And
Make sure to go to career services, guys. Like, they help you out so much. Every Wednesday, I know they have this Coffee House Wednesday where they, like, you know, have these guest speakers. Sometimes they're alumni.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes there are TAMU alumni that they go and they tell you about their experience and how, like, you know, TAMU has helped them and, you know, where they are in life. And it's really motivational. I've been to a few of them and honestly, I really like them. So make sure to check those out. Check out career fairs. Go in, like,
Those are really helpful. My sister got a job because of the career fair.
Yeah, it's so helpful and I feel like not enough people go to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. They even, like, will let you borrow clothing if you feel like you don't have clothes for...
Like a proper job interview and everything.
Yeah, if you don't have that, like, they will let you go ahead and borrow something and they'll help you out with your resumes. They'll, you know, they do so much for us and I feel like it's important that we appreciate them and that we take them into consideration.
Yeah, definitely. So Dusty's, make sure to check that. And before we go, we also want you to invite you to the bridge. Right now we need writers, we need photographers, we need editors, we need even podcasters. Like, this is our last semester, guys. So
we don't want Dusty's pod to die with us, guys.
Yeah, so please, if you love to talk, no matter what, just if you love to talk, this is the best way to do it. Reach out to the bridge. Applications are open for every position.
We're always looking for new people. We're always looking for new help. Like Emmanuel said, like, if you're into photography, if you're into writing, if you want to edit, I mean, just reach out to the bridge. We're open to having new people all the time.
And this is also like a great way to have this insight of how a newspaper work, or like, how news are covered and how interview people. So you also develop great skills. Again, networking. You connect with more people, you meet new people, and then just going for it is going to help you very much in your skill building. So please, if you're interested into any of those aspects,
or if you're just curious, you know, if you're just curious about it, how it works, like,
definitely,
you're still welcome to come.
Exactly. So please come, and we hope to see you in the future meetings that we have. So please don't be shy, apply, check on us, and if you like it, great. And if not, at least you were curious enough and you see, and maybe that starts like a little sparkle, and then you never know.
You never know, guys.
Yeah. But thank you very much, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Good luck on the rest of your week. I know in the few upcoming weeks, exams may start, or even like already midterms maybe, depending on your different classes. So good luck. And thank you very much for listening to us.
Thanks, guys. Best of luck. Take care. Bye.
Bye.